good, Josh Agamakai? Anthony Davis has been a really dominant player throughout the first 3 games of the Warriors-Lakers series, and I just want to highlight some of the things that have, gone down in the series, regarding him specifically. Anthony Davis has been really dominant on defense, and, we see right here, Steph Curry's going to come off a curl screen, and Anthony Davis has done a really good job just sealing off the paint, and he just gets the easy block right here. Next play, we see Anthony Davis is once again in the paint. He's sagging off of Kevon Looney because he doesn't respect the outside shot, and he's just allowing the play to develop, And as long as Anthony Davis is guarding a, non-offensive threat like this, he can get away with something like this. And Stephen Curry is going to receive a pass. He's going to try and get a floater off, and Anthony Davis's presence allows Vanderbilt to get the block on the backhand right there. And then we see on the next play that it's gonna be Kevon Looney doing a handoff of Wiggins, but once again, Anthony Davis is right there mucking up the action. D'Angelo Russell, is able to recover, but he does not allow Andrew Wiggins to, get all the way to the paint. And this is just, really dominant, stuff on defense. And on offense, it's kind of similar thing, dominance-wise. They're going to run, a simple curl action for Anthony Davis, also really screening. And, Kevon Looney does not have the foot speed to stay in front of him, so that's an easy layup for Anthony Davis. And it's just, really light for him. On the next play, you see it's going to be a side pick and roll between them. Easy push shot floater kind of thing for Anthony Davis. And this has just been, most of how most of the series has gone. And on the next play, we're going to see LeBron James up at the top of the key. D'Angelo Russell's going to come screen. They don't really go with that screen. Anthony Davis is just waiting for the ball. Kevon Looney doesn't know what hit him. He's already turned up for the fade. Easy money right there. And then on the next play, LeBron James bringing the ball up the court. Anthony Davis is going to be trailing. And once again, Kevon Looney cannot guard him. And if you're going to leave him wide open for a mid-range, he can knock it down. He's not the best mid-range shooter, but he's definitely capable of knocking a shot like that down. And on the next play, we're going to see Draymond Green gets the layup, but the Lakers are going to, go really fast in transition right here. And it's going to be an easy, simple shot for Anthony Davis here. And Anthony Davis is running up the court. Draymond Green is a little too small for him, and it's an easy lob. They're getting down transition really fast, really putting pressure on Golden State. And Anthony Davis has been, big part of that. On the next play, Anthony Davis is just going to cut right through. And then, he's getting a lot of similar shots to this in most of the games. And sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't. But most of the time, they've been falling for him. And this has just been, part of his dominance. And then it's going to be, I believe, a pick and roll with Dennis Schroeder right here. Dennis Schroeder, screens off Curry. And then this is an easy pass to LeBron. But since Draymond is in the paint, he has to help. That leaves Anthony Davis in a dunker spot. Great stuff, great big man stuff. And just, a dominant performance from AD. AD, once again, has Kevon Looney in the post. Kevon Looney cannot stay up with him, foot speed-wise. It's an easy layup going baseline. It's just, really easy work for Anthony Davis, in the series. And same game, Anthony Davis has the ball at the top of the key. Obviously, once again, Kevon Looney cannot really hang on him one-on-one. So it's going to be a simple. Kevon Looney is trying to, guard that, but he can't really guard it, so he has to stay far back. Opens up the layup for D'Angelo Russell. Once again, Anthony Davis is screening. This is going to be a nice pocket pass. He gets in, hits a really difficult mid-range shot right here. Just, great stuff. Just a really dominant performance from him, in game one. And, things kind of changed in game two. I feel like the same looks weren't going down. We're still in game one. And it's going to be Kevon Looney once again guarding him. And because Kevon Looney has to come up so high because he can shoot, opens up the back door. And since he's the, supposed to be the center protecting the rim, there's nobody protecting the rim. And then, continuing in game one, he's going to come up, do a little fake handoff because they have to come up so high. And because there's only, that big right there, he can get right past Kevon Looney. Easy stuff. Nothing too crazy. And then once again, Anthony Davis, he's, able to open up a lot of stuff as a rebounder. He gets the rebound, kicks it back out. Extra possessions for, the Lakers have, been huge for them in this series. And then, just back again to his defense, just great stuff right here. He's able to recover all the way back in transition, slow and block, the Wiggins layup attempt. And then once again, we're going to see him, really being impactful on the glass. He's able to get the offensive rebound, and then he's able to spray it right to Jared Vanderbilt under the rim. Great stuff right there. It's just been really, a dominating type series for him. And then there's going to be a screen with LeBron James. Once again, we're going to see him attack the glass. Nobody can really handle him. Easy putback layup. Just great stuff for Anthony Davis. And then, we're going to see more of his defense here. Yep, Stephen Curry thinks he's got an easy matchup on, a pretty weak defender in D'Angelo Russell. Since he can come off Draymond because Draymond can't shoot like that, easy block. He's able to clean up something that would have been, pretty troublesome for him if he was not there. And then we're going to see in Game 2, because the Warriors went to a single big lineup, it's harder for him to help and just, get back really simply. And, we see it in Raw of Game 2. Stephen Curry is going to run, a screen. And because JaMychal Green is now on the floor, they have another shooting threat. That's one of the big things that changed in Game 2. And then we see, because, it's a single big, nobody is there to, guard the rim if Anthony Davis is not there. And, this lights out. And then we're going to see this pick and roll from Steph. He has to come up high because that's Stephen Curry. And then Draymond is free for the roll because there's nobody else, helping. And, it's going to be a simple layup for the Warriors. And they were just doing this with a single big lineup, bringing AD out of the paint just to make sure that they can, get a good look. Once again, this is Stephen Curry, so you have to respect him and go up. And then nobody is there. Well, I can't say nobody. Rui Hachimura is there to, guard it. But he's not the best, paint defender. So it's going to be a pretty simple layup for him to just, have a lane for that. And then offensively, in Game 2, he was getting, pretty similar looks. We saw him get his pocket pass look a lot, short on it. What are you going to do there? Once again, pocket pass look, the same exact look. He can't make it fall. Sometimes these look fall, sometimes they don't. It's, just a part of the game. And then Anthony Davis, once again, he gets a mid-range look that he's, was able to knock down before. It just doesn't fall for him there. And, Game 3, we just saw that these looks fall for him more. They're just going to, dump right into him. Really difficult, falling fadeaway jumper shot. He makes it. Anthony Davis, once again, gets a pocket pass. He makes that. He was missing these looks in the last game. In this game, he was able to knock, most of them down. And then, once again, he's going to hit a really difficult jumper right here. He's going. And then it's a really difficult one-legged, jumper over Stephen Curry. Just, great stuff right here. And then we see on defense, he's guarding JaMychal Green now so he can stay towards the rim. He blocks Stephen Curry. Great adjustment by Darvin Ham. And then once again, he's coming out to Steph. He doesn't care that JaMychal Green is shooting. It doesn't really matter. So Anthony Davis has just been, really dominant for the Los Angeles Lakers in this series. And if they hope to win and if they hope to move on and win a championship, they're going to need this level of dominance from him, for the rest of the playoffs. But if you like this video and you stay to the end, thank you. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.